Yo, welcome back to the combat series. Today I'm gonna be continuing the last episode. Right now we're gonna be making the hitbox for the damaging script. Um, but first we're gonna fix some stuff. It's gonna be quick, I promise. We're gonna fix some stuff, and yeah. Okay, here's the problem, right? See, the script is inside the backpack right now, right? The script is inside the backpack, but if you remove the script, you click, it won't work, right? Okay, this is good. Okay, you don't want people without the script being able to punch and shit. And the problem is that exploiters can actually access the script. It's on workspace right now. Since there's no security, okay, let's do workspace dot dot combat dot function invoke server. Did I forget to add? You see, it works as, but we don't even have the script. That's why that's an issue. To fix this issue, we're gonna put this inside of starter character scripts, right? So instead of being inside the backpack, it's inside your character model, and then instead of character added weight, script parent. Then we're gonna remove this script character script parent. Remove this and not game the players. Get character from player. Oops, get player from character. If the player that for the function isn't the character, then it's gonna return end. Okay. Instead of wait for child, we're gonna do function. I'm really speeding this up because I want to do the combat script real quick. Right. And then we're gonna add spawn function, making a new thread. Because if you do wait, right, if you do something like wait, the script will be delayed before the script will be yielded before so the invoke server will be yielded, right? It's gonna wait 1 second before playing the animation, and we don't want that. So that's why we spawn a function, because we don't want to do a lot of delays. We don't want, if we do a lot of delays, then, or if we do a lot of threads in general, the script will be laggy. So we don't want to do a lot of delays, right? So we're gonna spawn the function, so we can just do something like this. We can really do this without the code being yielded, right? This let's see if this works. If this doesn't, then it's gonna be really awkward, and I'll have to fix the code again. Okay, it works. Thank God. Okay, we put the script inside of the workspace. We can click, invoke server, nothing happens, right? What the fuck? What? Oh, I think I forgot to move it to the workspace. I forgot to go to the server. Okay, works. Go to server, move it to workspace, then do this. Bro, what the hell? Okay, something's wrong. Okay, something's wrong. Let's print the character first. Okay, let's print the character, and then if let's do some debugging. Let's see what's wrong. The player dot get play from character and print player. Okay, Let's see if something's wrong or not. Oh goddamn, bro. It's gonna be really hard. Okay, we move this here. Can click. We invoke S. Sushi Master S. Oh, something's wrong. Okay, something's. Oh yeah. It's because I moved it too late. Okay. I know what's wrong. It's because the character variable didn't update. Okay, the character variable was Sushi Master, and then we moved it. The character variable didn't update. Same with this. Okay, that's why do not. That's why we move this to the workspace. So the character variable value will be workspace instead of our character. God. Okay, it's gonna work. Also, we're gonna do something like this. Spin things up. Combo equals character. It's just so because it looks cleaner instead of this. Combo. Combo. Okay. Speedrun. Spin things up. Okay. Works. Okay, it works. Okay. Okay. Invoke server. Nothing happens. But if we, move this to the start character scripts, right? It will work. I hope. I hope it works. If it doesn't work, then I don't know what's wrong. Okay, it works. Thank God. Okay, now we're gonna spawn function. Okay. Everything's done. Okay. Now we're gonna talk about the hitbox. I've tried using this raycast hitbox, but it's really delayed. Okay, I'm gonna show an example right here. It's really delayed. Raycast hitbox before. Put this inside of workspace because we're gonna add comments real quick. You don't have to do this, but I'm doing this because it's good practice. And it's easier to read too. Imperius and Rachel, that's how you spell it. Models. Lookup array equals require workspace dot base box. Then where's the spawn? There it is. Hitbox trade array character hitbox sequence. Okay. See, it's really delayed. Look this. Imagine hitting your opponent like this, bro. It's so unreliable. That's why we're not gonna use this. It's really unreliable, and it's inaccurate because of the. It's not the modules for fault. It's because of Roblox fault. The client's replication is because of Roblox. Because of that, that's why it's really delayed. Um, That's why we're gonna use magnitude. We're gonna use magnitude. I've made a video on magnitude. If you can watch it if you want. But there's a few issues with magnitude. Magnitude works, but it can be messy. I'd have to loop through every player per click. If player clicks, it could punch someone from behind. Okay, let's put the issues right here. Okay, wait. Bro. Okay, issues. Issues. Number 1, hitting someone from behind. 2, looping through the whole workspace for your character is inefficient. 3, I've seen the YouTuber Blur, he's a scripting YouTuber. He didn't use magnitude because of this.
I understand. So I made the combat system. I now, instead of using magnitude now, I'm now using hitboxes, because hitboxes are way better than magnitude. So first, I'm gonna show you how it looks in my game. I added a little stuff for y'all. So once you first equip the tool, by the way, you're gonna have to make all the enemies.
Yeah, it doesn't like using magnitude. Why? Because when you click, the magnitude fires once, and it doesn't follow your character. You click, it fires once, you miss once, and you're done. Okay, miss once, and it won't. Okay. So like the magnitude fires only one time. Okay, magnitude only fires one time. Okay, now put this 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, so the solutions. Okay, solutions for this. Looping through the whole workspace is inefficient. Okay, we can do one. We can do either looping through the whole players, but I don't think that'll be a good idea because NPCs are not players. NPCs exist too. Okay, so that's why I'm gonna be making a global variable. So I'm gonna be making a global variable that what's gonna be named the script. Oh shit. Combat server. Combat. God damn. Combat backend. How many time? 13 minutes. Okay. We're gonna make a global variable for the players and NPCs. And then we're gonna loop through the variables so we don't have to loop through every single part, every single model, every single camera, every single train. So it's gonna be efficient. Okay. Let's make the script right here. Script player table or character table. To make a global variable, you don't do this, right? This is not a global variable. For making a global variable that can be accessed from any scripts, right? You need to do underscore g and then your name, the name of your table. I'm gonna name it character table. I mean, you can name it whatever you want, but I recommend you using all caps so you know it's a global variable, right? Okay, now the tricky part is putting every single character inside of this table. Okay, for this we're gonna do using Imperius. Okay, well, let's add a comment putting every existing NPCs inside this table. Okay, for I character in pairs. You can put B if you want. Workspace get children. Do local humanoid equals character. I made something similar to this in my magnitude video. You can watch this if you want. Character. Okay. If oops, not character, humanoid. If humanoid, then table dot insert. You need to put the table list, the number position, and the value. We don't need the number position. G character table. Okay, we don't need the number position. We just need the value. Since we're not making a custom index, you can make custom index by the way, like this. This is a custom index. This is basically the same as making something. This is basically the same as this one, right? But it's a string instead of a number. It's pretty useful. I'm gonna stop rambling now. Okay, then the value, which is the character. Okay. Then when the NPC dies, okay, removing characters from the people when they die. Workspace child removed connect function child. Okay. Oops, I'm trying to rename this to character. An easy way to do this, we don't have to check the humanoid since, it's pretty impossible since the character is removed from the workspace, right? How are we gonna check the humanoid? We're just gonna check if the character is inside the table, okay? By doing this, if character, if table find character, oops, then table remove table and table find. I'm gonna explain this, okay? If character table and index, the table.find is used to return the index value. Okay, let's make an example. Table.find. Let's do something like this. Okay, local table equals this is your mom. Yeah, your mom. And then you don't access, you don't find the variable by using table your mom, since you can only use this to use the index, right? You can either do you can't put your value instead of this. You need to put your index like 1 or 2. Okay, that's why we're gonna use table.find. What table.find does is it returns the index value. Index means number, by the way, the number or the order value of the table and the value. Okay, we're gonna use the global table and the character, and then it's returning the value. Let's say your character is in here, right? Your character is Manser, okay, Manser. And then if we do this, right, if we do the character is Manser, right, it's gonna return 1 because it's the first value inside of this table. You see what I'm saying? I hope you understand what I'm saying. Okay, same with remove. You can't use remove value, you can only use remove index. That's why you use table.find. And now we're gonna do workspace child added. So when a character responds or joins, if it's a character, then it will be inserted inside the table. Okay, if you might, then table insert. Okay. wait. I'm gonna make a loop function that will keep printing the table. Okay. Actually, never mind. We shouldn't do this. We can just functions exist. Oh yeah, because it's a global function, right? Yeah, function. It's a global table. We can do this. Print. See? Let's do this on server. Bro. You know what? We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. I don't know why it didn't work on the command. See? Dummy and sushi master. Okay? If we add a new dummy, okay, if we add a new dummy, oops, wrong. If we add a new dummy, how long is this video? 20 minutes? Damn. Dummy 3, and remove this dummy. If we print this again, there will be no dummy and only sushi master and dummy 3. So that means the script works. It works really good. Okay. We're gonna move the S. Okay. Alright. Problem 1 solved. Problem 1 solved. Now, hitting someone from behind. Okay. Just gonna make this problem instead. Okay, since this is a bit complicated. Alright. Now for the magnitude, we're gonna make a module script. Okay, module script. We're gonna make a function. Okay, module dot hit or something. Hit. We're gonna rename this later. Don't worry. And the instance, the hitbox, since then the range, the duration. Actually, we don't need to do. Never mind. It's fine. Okay, so we're gonna check every single we're gonna check in the character table and see if they're within the range by doing for IV in just the character enemy character character Imperius underscore G dot character underscore table do. Let's make sure it's right. What's this? Imperius. Okay. Do. Okay, and then we're gonna add a new for loop, Imperius loop for part in pairs a car get children. So it's gonna get the children, right? And then if part is a base part, so basically if the child the child here is a part, if it's a body part, if it's a limb, then we're gonna make we're gonna make it take damage. We'll take it 5 damage, okay? Humanoid equals car. Then let's do humanoid, take damage 100. Let's be crazy. Let's make this 100. Then let's require the function. Okay, let's rename this from magnitude hitbox. Okay. Magnitude hitbox. Require game server storage dot modules dot magnitude hitbox. Then magnitude hitbox dot hit the hitbox character right arm. Okay, right arm, the right arm of the character. So it's gonna base the distance off of the right arm. And then the range, let's make this like 3. Okay, 3. Then the duration, duration doesn't matter right now, at least. Okay, so the problem is this. Well, I forgot to make sure that I'm not. God damn. If hitbox.parent, let's just do this character. Put your character here. If character, if not character, character, if not ecar, if ecar isn't character, so if the model isn't character, then it's gonna fire this. Okay. This will hopefully fix everything. Let me get to 5 damage since I don't want to kill my damage instantly. Let's see the how long. Oh, 27 minutes. Yeah, it's fine, I guess. Pretty sure we can make it in time. Well, okay. So the problem is it only hits the magnitude only fires once. If we do this, the range. Oh, I forgot to go. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I forgot to actually make the magnitude. Okay, if heart, if hitbox position minus what's this part of position dot magnitude is basically converting the vectors 3, which is 3 numbers, into 1 number. Is smaller than the is smaller or equals to the range then. Okay, let's repeat it. Let's I'm gonna explain this over, re-explain this. So when the function is fired, it's gonna check every single value inside of the character table. If the character isn't your character, so you don't damage yourself, then the humanoid variable character that humanoid, switch this god there. Then we're gonna do an Imperius Loop to make sure to check every single part, and then if it's a part, then it's gonna check the position, part.position magnitude. So it's gonna check every single part inside of the character and make sure that the position is smaller or equals the range. And yeah, this is it basically. We're doing this because to make the hitbox accurate, that's why we're checking every single part, and instead of just checking the humanoid root part, Yeah, see, the range is three steps. I did something wrong here. Is oh yeah, it's supposed to be smaller than the range. That's why it's like that. It's supposed to be smaller and equals to the range and not bigger or equals. Okay, see, you can't do this. You can only do this. Yeah, but you can't do this since the magnitude only fires once. Yeah, that's bad. Okay, so to fix this, we're gonna use run service. Okay, let's do something like this. Services local rs equals game get service run service. Okay, we're gonna do something like this. Rs. Okay, we're gonna do variables connection. We're gonna define connection first. Okay, and connection equals service. I'll explain later. Dot heartbeat connect function. The duration will matter right now. Okay, the duration will matter. So we're gonna add a duration here. Let's make this point make this one. Okay, and we're gonna print d. Okay. 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 So with this, right? So run survey the heartbeat is basically you check every single frame. So it fires the magnitude. Yeah, it fires magnitude every single frame, which means it'll be more accurate, firing every single frame, making sure that it's the magnitude is within range and take damage. Okay, look at this. It's firing every single frame. See, it died instantly because it keeps firing every single frame. But the problem is that it keeps firing. It won't stop. This is why I added a connection. Okay, we're gonna do something like this. Oops, we're gonna use now we're gonna require a modules local thread equals game dot service storage dot thread modules thread module. Oh yeah, don't forget the require. You can do this, or you can do something like this: local server storage equals game get service server storage. Okay, you can do this. I prefer doing it this way because if the server storage is unloaded, if it's not a thing, then the script will be fucked. That's why I prefer using game get service server storage. But you can just do game run server storage if you want. It really doesn't matter since the module script is in server storage either way. Yeah, but I like doing this because I don't know. It is what it is, you know. I like doing this because I don't know. Just good practice, man. Then we're gonna do thread or delay. Delay will be the duration and the function. Okay, so it's gonna wait the duration, and then we're gonna do this connection disconnect. What this does is it disconnects the heartbeat. Okay, disconnects the heartbeat, and the disconnect the heartbeat so it won't keep firing the magnitude. Okay, so it's gonna wait for the duration and then it's gonna disconnect the heartbeat. How long has it been? 35 minutes. Damn. Where's the error? Custom threads is not a valid member. Oh yeah, I forgot to do dot modules. As you can see right here, it's been 35 minutes. Pretty sure the video will be like 40 minutes. Yeah, I mean it's a pretty there's a lot getting covered in this video, so I mean it's fine, I guess. See, only 60 frames because it disconnects after the duration. Okay, so there's another plot. Okay, so there's another problem. The problem is that the hitbox starts instantly. Even while winding up, the hitbox is starting. That's why we need to wait 0.16. Well, it depends on your animation. With my animation, the wind up lasts like 0.16 seconds. Well, if your animation wind up lasts like 2 seconds, then do wait 2. My animation lasts 0.16 seconds, so I'm waiting 0.16. So it's gonna keep waiting until you're not winding up. When you're punching, when your arm is striking, it fires the hitbox. But while you're winding up, it won't fire the hitbox since it's there's wait 0.16. Well, it depends on your animation. Then we're gonna change the duration to 0.27. It depends on how long your animation lasts. Yeah. What the hell? What's wrong here? The combo got messed up for some reason. I do not know why. Let's see, let's check the combo. Yeah, came through instantly. No 2 points, I guess. Will this work? Oh, oh yeah, I see. It's because of the thread module, right here. Look at this. Let me remove this real quick. The problem is that actually I don't know what's the problem. Play quality. Okay. Let's instead of doing this, right? Instead of doing this, we just do module on. Actually, I don't know. Maybe I don't know what's wrong with this. Okay, oh yeah, wait. See, look at that. There's a delay. So it's because of the weight. Because of this. Okay. Let's make sure. Oh, it's outside of the spawn function. Spawn function is here and is here. This is the on server invoke. This is the delay. This is where it ends. Oh, it's supposed to be right here. Okay. So put your wait script inside of the spawn function. I forgot to put it inside. It's not because of the thread modules for fault. It's because I forgot to put it inside of the spawn function. It should work now. Okay, boom. See, winding up, and it fires a bit. It fires 16 frames. Keeps checking every 7 frame. It keeps checking seven. It checked 17 times, I think. 17 times. Yeah. It checked 17 times. And then it didn't check until I finished winding up, because of the weight right here. Because of the weight, I'm winding up. And then um, it fires the magnitude. As you can see, we can do something like this. So that means the problem is fixed. We can remove this. There's one. Okay, but there's another issue. Okay, let's replace this issue with hitting someone multiple times. Okay, so to fix this issue is we need to add hit tables. Okay, let's do something like this. Local hit list, hit list, this table. We're gonna make a table, right? So in theory is we punch, right? We punch, and then we're gonna check if the character is inside the hit list or not. If they're not inside of the hit list, then we will punch, and then we put it inside of the hit list. If the character is inside of the hit list, then it will stop. Then it will ignore the character. So to do this, we're gonna do something like this. If eCar is not your character, we're gonna do and hit list table.find hit list eCar. Then we're gonna find we're gonna check if the character is inside of the hit list or not. If it's not, then it's gonna continue the script. If it is, then we're gonna switch to another character, and then we're gonna put this inside of the hit list table. Insert hit list and the value, which is eCar. I hope this works. If it doesn't, then I don't know. This will work. I think this will work. Okay. Okay. This worked halfway. And not. I forgot to add not. If it's not inside of the hit list, then it will continue. If it is, then it will switch to another character. This will work, I think. See? Oh yeah, it can only hit once because of it's still in the hit list. That's why we're gonna remove the character from the hit list. So we're gonna do this by I'm just doing this actually. Just do this. There, fixed. So when you wait the duration, when the duration is over, the connection will disconnect. It will stop firing the frames, and then the hit list will reset. Okay, let's see, how long is this video? 44 minutes. Okay, 44 minutes. Let's check. It's probably 95 health. Where's the health? 75. Something's wrong. Okay, table weapons. Okay, let's just do this then. Let's just do this. So it doesn't hit multiple times. Right now it still hits. Oh yeah, I know why. I know why. Oh yeah, I know. It's because we didn't add a break. Okay, break. So what this does is it stops this function, this in pairs. It stops this in pairs loop, so it will stop looping. It will stop looping, right? You loop through the parts, and then you check the position. Once it hits, it'll break. That means it'll stop looping. Okay, this will work, I think. Okay, yeah, it works. Yeah, it works. Let's add another dummy. Let's see if it's able to hit multiple characters. Okay, let's put this right here. Let's check it out. Okay, do this. Okay. Let's move this. See, it hits multiple times. So that means it works. Great. Okay, one issue solved. Then hitting someone from behind. Okay, so to fix this issue, you need to use something called dot product. Okay, dot product is basically a function that checks your angle, and compare it to another angle and see if it's behind you or in front of you. There's a tutorial by this guy. You should check it out if you want to. It's a pretty good tutorial. If you don't know how to use dot product. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna add another module script for the dot product function. Actually, yeah, we don't need to. We just make a dot product function right here, but make it unable to be accessed by players. Unaccessible function, something like this. Function get dot. Okay, this is an unaccessible function. This is an accessible function. So people can't access it through this. Okay. You can do hit, but you can't do get dot. See, it's impossible. So to do this is you need to get your. We're gonna make a two parameters character, and actually no. Root part 1 and root part 2. Okay, let me check. Oh yeah. So for the root product, you need to use look vector and then dot unit root product.
We're up to see right now.
Yeah, by using the dot function. Unit and then npc look is here. Okay. Local unit equals root part 1 root part 2 minus root part 1 dot unit. So what this does is it actually dot position, position. Yep, position. Yeah, position is one. So it finds the position between both of these root parts and then converting it to unit. It's different from magnitude. With magnitude, it's just one number, and a unit is basically just 1, 0, and -1, and in between, such as 1.5. It's gonna be useful. And the look equals game the look vector. So it's basically the front face of your root part, and then we're gonna get dot unit get dot 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 dot, then look the look vector. Okay, the look vector. So basically then we're gonna return this. What return does is basically a menu. You can do something like this: print get dot. Usually you will you can't do this, right? Usually you can do this, but if you use return unit, then let's say the dot is like the dot value is 20, and if you use get dot, since there's return unit, it'll return this value. So if you print this, it's gonna be 20. If it's 20, then it's 20. If the dot is 11, then it's 11. This will be useful. Okay, and get dot and where is this local part? Actually, we're gonna rename this to humanoid. We're gonna rename this to enemy humanoid, so there's no confusion. An enemy root, a humanoid. Car character, something like this. Local humanoid, this character. So the humanoid is your character's humanoid, and the enemy humanoid is the enemy's humanoid. Just to clear that out, local root equals humanoid here. Okay, so in this video, let's skip this real quick. See, there's a reference. If the value is 0, that means it's in front of you, but if it's -1, that means it's behind you. As you can see, he does something like this. If it's smaller than 0.5, then smaller than 0.5, which means it's 0, then let's check the reference again. Then it's in FOV. But we're gonna do if it's smaller than 0. Let's check the FOV real quick. This is 0.5. If it's smaller than smaller than 0.5.
It from each other, you'll get -1. So hopefully this picture that I have up right here from 60 degrees is in field of view, that we can see is greater than 0.5 field of view, which ranges from here all the way to about here.
Yeah, by using 0.5. Okay, so and get dot. I hope this if you understand what I mean by what if you understand that product. If you don't, then you can watch this guy's tutorial. It's really useful. Get dot root, then enemy root, and is smaller than 0.5. So basically, if the character is in front of you, then it's gonna take damage. Let's test it out. I hope it works. It works. But if you do this, it doesn't take damage. Okay. this is it for this tutorial, right? Every single issue is fixed. So the next episode will be using OOP. So making it an object, something like we can add properties, something like let's say the let's say we call it hitbox, and then we do hitbox.aoe, making properties and stuff, the range, making it customizable and making it like that. And right now the hitbox only works for right arm and not other parts such as the leg, the left arm. We're gonna make it usable for every single part in the next video. Okay, this is it for this video. How long has it been? It's been 5:55 minutes. Oh my god. God damn. I'm coughing a lot. Talk too much. Yeah. See you next time. Goodbye.